Guys, welcome to episode 3 and fair play to you for sticking with us, okay? So, as you should know from now, okay, there's nothing to be scared about in these sessions. They're just moving along nice and easy, okay? Right now we should be feeling a little bit of the benefit of the previous 2 sessions, and you should have a little bit more confidence just in terms of the movement patterns. Remember, our main focus here is to feel a little bit better and to move a little bit better, okay? So let's get going. Okay guys, so warm up for episode 3, okay? So we're gonna start with our squats. Okay, we've got 8 to do and we're gonna go together. So 3, 2, 1, let's squat. So sit into the hips and drive it up, good. 2, nice. 3, 4, trying to keep pace with Pete. 5, 6, excellent. 7, and 8, brilliant work. So we're gonna go into our reverse lunges now. So feet together, we're gonna step back and then come back to standing. So step back, and then back up to standing. 1, opposite side. 2, so again, same thing, keeping the chest up nice and high. 3, and trying to get that knee nice and low. 4, excellent. 5, good. 6, really good. Keep it going, guys. 7, super work. And 8, brilliant work. Now, from there, we're down onto the floor. And we're gonna go into those shoulder taps, but if everyone just kind of has a little look at what we're gonna do here, Pete's gonna demonstrate it. So we're gonna come into our shoulder taps. So we're gonna tap our right shoulder, tap our left shoulder, good. We're gonna lift our right leg, good, and then lift our left leg, okay? You can break there, Pete, okay? So we're gonna do 2 rounds of that, okay? So there's just a little bit of a challenge, all right? And we're just trying to move things on a little bit for you guys. Okay, so let's all go together. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, right shoulder tap, good, left shoulder tap, good, right leg lift and a little hold, left leg lift and a little hold, good, and then we're going to repeat that again. So right shoulder tap, excellent, left shoulder tap, good, right leg lift, really good, left leg lift and break. Well done, okay? We're back up to standing and we're back into that squat. So we're going to another round of that, okay? Get the mind and the body warmed up, okay? So let's sit back into those squats, push the knees out. 1, good. 2, and again, you should be pushing back up from your heels. 3, 4, really good. 5, excellent. 6, 2 more. 7, and 8, brilliant work. Now, feet together, we're into our reverse lunges, we're all going together. Okay, so stepping back on that right side. So again, chest up, 1, good, back up to standing. 2, really good. 3, super work. Not a massive amount of pace on this. 4, take your time. 5, chest up. 6, well done. 7, super work. And 8, brilliant work. Now, we're back down into that kind of press up position. So tap, tap, lift, lift, okay, through the legs. So core nice and strong. We'll all go together in 3, 2, 1. Right shoulder tap, good. Left shoulder tap, good. Now lift that right leg, good. Now lift that left leg, brilliant. Now let's repeat that again. So right shoulder tap, excellent. Left shoulder tap, good. Right leg lift, really good. Left leg lift, and break. Well done. Okay guys, so we're on to a little bit of stretching, a little bit of mobility before we get into our main body of the session. So, like we've been doing in previous episodes, we're gonna drop down, we're gonna stretch out the front of the hip into our hip flexor stretch. So, as always, core nice and strong, squeeze the glute, and we're gonna get Pete to reach up nice and high with that hand. We're all gonna hold together for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna get you to change. So swap it over. So again, suck in the tummy muscles, squeeze that glute, and really be honest with that hand reach, right? So try and touch the ceiling. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really good. Now, we're down into that side plank position, okay? So down onto the side, grab your ankle and pull it around, okay? So at this point in time, we should know that ankles shouldn't be kind of flying up in the air, and we should hopefully be trying to get it a little bit further on, right? So that range through the knee should just be a little bit better. You should be a little bit more confident with it, all right? And we're gonna hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's brilliant, Pete. And let's swap it over to the opposite side. What we are gonna do is we're gonna add in an extra little bit of mobility for you guys today, just to help that back a little bit as well. So we're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant, Pete. And we're gonna go the next one. Again, something that we've done in the previous episodes, we're just gonna go with these T-spine rotations. So, like I've been kind of cueing you guys up, squeeze the orange in through here, okay? Don't let the pressure off, and you're gonna rotate through that top hand, okay? So hopefully we're getting a little bit further to the floor. That's 1, good. 2, really good. So keep the knees squeezed here together, all right? Don't cheat. 3, really good. 4, just go to that end range, take a breath. Good. 1 more. Really good, excellent. Squeeze the knees together, and then we're gonna swap over to the opposite side. Now, so set yourself up, hands out as if you're saying your prayers. Squeeze the knees together, and then rotate to that top hand. So rotate all the way around, good. And back over, 1. That's it, find that end point, take a deep breath, try and relax into the stretch. 2, excellent. Breathe. 3, really good, guys. 4, super stuff. So you'll see Pete, he's trying to lift off through here. 5, and break. Super work. Now, the one that we're adding in today is we call it a cat-cow stretch or cat-cow mobility. I don't know where the name came from, right? But it's really good just to loosen up the thoracic spine in here, okay? So I'm gonna get Pete to take a deep breath, tuck his chin, and push up into my hand here, okay? So I think this is where the cat part comes, so it kind of looks like a scared cat, if that makes sense, right? Now, from there, he's gonna do the opposite here, right? So he's gonna bring his head up, and he's gonna try and hollow his back along here, okay? So we're gonna do 8 of these, guys. So let's swap it over again. So tuck the chin, push up through the back. 2, really good. And head up and creating that hollow. Good, that's 2, and let's go. 3, and really push up through. 3, excellent. Push up through the back. 4, okay? And if you're finding that this is quite blocked, don't panic, all right? It's something that we're gonna keep in over the next few episodes. So you will find that this kind of thoracic mobility will start to come in a little bit, and you'll feel a whole lot better through your neck and shoulders. Good. We're gonna do 2 more. 1, good. And 1 more, excellent. Well done, guys. And break, super stuff. Okay guys, now that we're all warmed up, it's time to get into the main body of our training session. So we are in session 3, okay? So what we're trying to do here is just add a little progressions onto the exercises that we've been doing, make them a little bit harder and challenge you up just a small bit more. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run through it with Pete, okay? There's a slight progression on it this episode. So we're gonna show you and then we'll all do it together. Okay, so Pete, if you turn to face me, okay? So we're gonna go into a squat as normal. So Pete's gonna squat down, he's gonna reach up, and then he's gonna come back down and he's gonna walk the hands out into this kind of front plank position that we've been working on. Come back up, okay? And then he's gonna squat back down. So squat, reach, then come to bend over, hands on the ground, walk it back out and come back up, okay? So look, there's a lot of moving parts onto this, but don't panic, all right? Just follow us online. If it goes wrong a little bit, it's no problem, all right? Okay, so let's all go in 3, 2, 1. Let's squat down. Now up and reach, good. Now hands on the ground, walk them out. Let's hold there and come back up, right? So that's it. And then down into that squat, reach, good. Hands down on the ground, brilliant work. Hold this position for just 1 second and then back up, excellent. 2, we've got 6 to do. Squat, reach, really good. Strong through the shoulders, good, and back up, brilliant, Pete. 3, excellent. Down we go. 4, super stuff. 2 more to go, guys, okay? Reach, nice. Down, hands on the ground, walk it out, hold that kind of front plank position for a second, back out, good. Reach, last one, stay with us. Good, and back up and break. Well done. Okay, so while everyone's recovering there, we're going to show you what our next progression is, okay? So we're down into that press up position, Pete. Yep. So we've been working on our taps in the last one. So this time round, we're going to try and just work a bit of a press up into it, okay? So he's going to come down into a press up. We're going to come back out and we're going to tap our right shoulder, tap our left shoulder, okay? So if we have a little look at this, right? Pete's obviously able to go down nice and deep, but what we might do is just go down a little shallower and back out, okay? And tap, tap, okay? So take a little breather there, Pete. What we're trying to do here is just challenge the core and challenge the legs, all right? This is not to make you Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay? So don't panic on this one, all right? Do what you can do on this one. If you're finding that the press up is a little bit too challenging, all right? Pull it back, take it out, and you can just go back into the taps, okay? This is kind of take it at your own pace territory right now. Okay, so we'll all go together. We're gonna do 4 of these in total, okay? So we're down into that press up position and we're gonna press. So down we go, up, gonna tap the right shoulder, tap the left shoulder, remembering that we might have a pint of Guinness on the back. That's 1, good. And then tap, tap, that's 2, that's excellent work. Push through the feet, tap, tap, that's 3, and 1 more. Press, tap, tap, and break. Excellent work. Super stuff, guys, okay? Nice bit of challenge in there, okay? If the press up is beyond you, right, there's no problem, all right? You're still building good strength by just doing the taps, okay? So kind of, as I said, cut your cloth to fit on that one, okay? Now, for our last exercise, okay, we're back into that prone Y. So I'm gonna get Pete to lie facing straight down. We've done this before, but I'll run through it again. So we're into that skydiver position where we're getting him to lift off and pulling his shoulders back, just getting everything nice and loose at the back here, okay? So take a little breather, Pete, and we'll all go together, okay? We're gonna do 8 reps of this one, okay? So let's all lift up together. So legs up, chest up, and then pull the elbows back, all right? That's 1, good. And imagine there's a nut or there's a pen in here, you're trying to crack it through your shoulder blades. 3, excellent, nice and controlled. 4, super stuff. Pull the elbows in nice and tight. 5, 6, legs are still up. 7, good. 8, and break. Now, we're back up to standing, okay? Well done. Shake it out a little bit, okay? And we're back into our squat to press and our walkout, okay? So we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. So Pete's gonna squat down, up and press. Now, hands on the ground, walk it out. Good, now back up, well done. Squat down, press up high, good. Hands on the ground, walk it out like a little bit of a bear crawl, excellent. 2, take your time with this. Squat, press, nice work. 3, excellent, you're halfway through this one. Squat down, push the knees out, press, good. Take your time coming down into that walkout. That's 4, excellent work. Good, squat, press. Now take your time, good. Walk it out, nice and easy on the hands. That's 5, super work. We got 1 more to do. So squat it down, good. Drive the hands up nice and high and walk it out, good. Now, from there, this time we're gonna just coach on that press up, touch, touch in this long position, okay? Just to give you guys a different view on it, okay? So down into the press up position. We're all gonna go together on this, okay? So 1 press up, touch right, touch left, okay? So let's go down into that press up position, up, touch your right shoulder, good. Left shoulder, excellent, that's 1. We've got 3 more. Press, good. Touch right, touch left, and notice just Pete's hips. When he comes down into that press up position, everything's coming up in a line, okay? So when you're pressing, we want you to suck in your tummy muscles and squeeze your quads. Well done. 1 more. Touch, touch, excellent, and break. So we're down. Put everything on the ground, okay? Lie down, facing down, okay? So these prone Ys, right? So the prone part of it is that you're lying down, and the Y part of it is you're kind of coming out at a little bit of a Y here, okay? So lift off into our skydiving position and pull through the shoulder blades. 1, excellent, okay? So they should be loosening up a little bit here. 2, super work. 3, so again, we're trying to just open up this back between our mobility and between these kind of strengthening exercise. 4, good. 5, super stuff. 6, 7, good, and 8. And this is one of those exercises that when we talk about like the feeling good factor, this is one of those ones that when you open up through those shoulders, you feel good after it, okay? Now, we're nearly there on the first circuit of this, so we're back into our squats to walkouts, okay? So stay with us, you're going really well here. So let's go, 3, 2, 1, let's squat it down, reach, good, and then walk the hands out, good. Nice and controlled, we're not in a rush. 1, excellent. This is all about movement as opposed to really going hard at it. We're not getting quite at that yet. 2, good, squat back, good, hands high, control down onto ground, walk it out. 3, well done. Squat down, up and reach, good, nice work. 4, really good guys, stay with it, we've got 2 more. Well done, down, walk the hands out. 5, super stuff, 1 more. Drive it up, good, walk the hands out. Excellent work, and back up to standing. Really good. Okay, last set of these, all right? So we're into our press-ups now. What you can find is on a press-up side of things that you started really strong and now you're just getting a bit fatigued, okay? So if that's happening, don't be afraid to revert back to just the shoulder taps, okay? But for those of us that are feeling quite strong, all right, make sure that we don't sag in the middle. We gotta suck it in here and we gotta push through our feet. So let's go, we're all gonna get it. 3, 2, 1, we're down into a press-up. Good, tap, tap, excellent, that's 1. We've got 4 to do. Press, tap, tap, that's 2, super work. So when he's pressing back up through his hands, he's pushing through his feet as well. 3, excellent, 1 more. Push, tap, tap, and break. Well done, super stuff. Now, lying face down, hands out into our Y, okay? Come into that skydiver position, so lift through the quads, glutes come on, core nice and strong, and pull through those shoulder blades. 1, right? Really pull it back. 2, super work. 3, nice work. 4, try not to let them connect in with your quads, try not to let them drop, okay? This is the first thing that's gonna happen when we get tired is we're gonna forget about what we're going on here. What number are you on, Pete? 8. And this is 7, good, and 1 more, 8, and break. You take a breather. Well done, guys, super stuff. Okay, guys, let's get stuck into circuit 2, okay? So, first exercise is something that's nice and familiar. What I'll do is, though, we'll just run through it once with you guys, all right? So everyone just kind of wait, have a little look, and just make sure that we're nice and familiar with it. So Pete's gonna go reverse lunge, so stepping back, and then that sweep on the ground, up nice and high, back up to standing, and then we're gonna go with the opposite side, and then sweep and reach, just opening up the front of the hips, okay? So that's our first exercise. So we'll all go with that, okay? And we'll start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So right leg comes back, sweep up and reach. 1, excellent. What we should be noticing now kind of on this kind of episode 3 is that we're able to get into it a little bit easier. It kind of feels a little bit more natural. Good. 4, getting the knees a little bit lower. 5, excellent. 6, super work. 7, really good. And 1 more. 8, brilliant. And take a little break. Now, our next exercise, Pete's gonna go down into a front, or our next exercise is gonna come down into a front plank. Now, what I'm gonna say here is just everyone have a little bit of a look on this one, okay? So we've kind of been building this up over the previous episodes. So this time we're gonna hold our front plank, all right? I'm gonna actually just introduce a little bit of a prop here, okay? So it's just a water bottle, anything will do, or actually nothing will do, okay? If you just wanna reach the hand, but it's nice to have a little target the odd time. So I'm gonna put it about here, all right? And his job, he's just making a noise, so I'm gonna move it back a little bit, okay? So, core is nice and strong, all right? And what I'm gonna get Pete to do is to alternate, just reach and come back, reach and come back. So he's gonna bring his right hand up just to touch the bottle, good, and back, and then left hand, good, and back, and break. So Pete's done it twice. We're gonna do it 4 times. So right, left, right, left. We're gonna come back, take a little breather, and then we're gonna repeat that again, okay? So let's all go together in 3, 2, 1. So holding that front plank, reach with that right hand, back in. 1, 2, good. 3, excellent, keeping the core nice and strong. 4, and break, right? So drop the knees down, take a little bit of pressure off, okay? We're trying to control those little touches, okay? Now, let's rock and roll. So we're back up and we're gonna reach with that right hand. 1, good, nice and controlled. 2, 3, excellent. 4, and break. Well done. For some of us that'll seem okay. For some of us that'll be really, really hard, all right? So as long as we're reaching a small bit, that's good. If you can't do that, just come back in and hold it, right? So for the amount of time that I'm sort of counting to repeat, you guys can just hold that there, okay? Now, our next exercise is a bridge. Like I said at the very start in episode 1, this is one of the most important exercises that we're gonna do. We're gonna progress this on. So for all of the other ones, we've been doing our double leg bridge, right? Which Peach is gonna just show us there, okay? This time, we're gonna just put one leg up in the air, okay? So Pete's bringing his leg up, it's just at 90 degrees, okay? He's just gonna hold it there. And we're gonna bridge on this opposite leg, okay? So we're gonna go 8 bridges. You're gonna use your hands. This is gonna be a lot harder than a double leg bridge, okay? So bridge it up there, Pete, we'll just show, and then down and back up, okay? If anyone finds that too much, and what you'll find is, if that's a little bit too much for you, you'll find your hamstring just kinda almost going into a little bit of a cramp, right? It's not gonna pull or anything like that, but you might find, if that happens, put the leg back down on the ground. You're just not ready for the single leg option. You're just gonna go 8 bridges just as normal as we've been doing the previous exercise, all right? But we'll give it a go anyway. Okay, so let's all go together. Let's lift up that leg, okay? And let's start to bridge on that one leg, all right? So bridge it up there, Pete. 1, good. We're following with him at home. 2, excellent. 3, now use your hands, push them into the ground. 4, excellent. Drive it up. 5, 6, really good. 7, and 1 more. 8, super work. Now, put the 2 feet down. You'll definitely get to have a bit more feedback from 1 leg to 2 legs, all right? So you'll notice that this is a lot harder. So bring it up, suck in the core, and again, use the hands, and let's bridge. 1, excellent. Push through the hands. 2, squeeze the glute. 3, well done. And the hands are really important here because we're trying to get that hip as high as we can. 4, well done, guys. 5, 6, 7, 1 more. 8, and break. Well done, okay? So shake it out, okay? And back up to standing, all right? So if you manage to get the 2-legged or the kind of the 1 leg in there, all right, you'll notice that was tough going, okay? So just shake the legs out a little bit. We'll give you a tiny bit extra recovery, all right? And we're gonna go back into those reverse lunge sweeps, okay? So we're gonna go in 5 seconds, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Reverse lunge, now sweep and reach. 1, excellent. Trying to get that knee nice and low, keeping the core really strong through here. 2, reach. 3, 4, that's it. We're not trying to increase the speed on this. 5, just keep it nice and controlled. 6, well done. 7, really, really good. And 8, unreal. Now, we're coming back down into that front plank position, okay? So whatever you have out in front of you, whether it's a cup, whatever it is, right? If you managed it the last time, well done. Let's try it again, okay? So 4 reaches, right, left, little breather, and then we repeat. Okay, so let's go together. Right hand comes out to reach your target. 1, opposite hand. 2, really good. Nice and strong through the quads. There's no movement through his back. 3, and 1 more. 4, knees down, little breather. Excellent work, okay? So, feel sometimes like you're getting almost like a cramp through your tummy muscles. It's a good sign. It just means that they're working hard. So, we're back up into that plank. Let's go together and reach with that right hand. 1, good. Opposite hand. 2, super work, Pete. 3, and 1 more. 4, excellent. Now, knees down, little breather. Gonna get Pete to turn over, all right? So we're all gonna turn over, we're back into those bridges, okay? So, you'll know where you are from the previous one, right? So it has to be double, fair play, that's okay. If you can move it up onto that single leg, let's go. So, let's bridge it up. 1, good, keep it going. 2, if you're finding that you can't quite make the kind of the jump to that single leg bridge, what you might end up doing is doing 12 or 14 of the double leg bridges. So we're still increasing that a little bit. Good work. What number are we on? 7. Well done. And one more, drive it up. And 8. Excellent. Now, opposite knee up, core strong, and drive it up. 1. Head back on, so you don't need to see where you're going. You don't want to overload the neck. 2. Good. 3. 4. And again, use the hands. They're there to help you. They'll help you get a bit more angle through your hip. What's our number?
6.
7. Good. And one more. 8. Excellent. Okay, up we get. We've got one more round of that, okay? So stay with us. Okay, shake the legs out. Okay, and we're back into our reverse lunge sweeps, okay? So let's all go together in 3, 2, 1. Step back, drop the knee and sweep high. 1, good. When you sweep up, suck in your tummy muscles, okay? And you'll feel that that hip is starting to open up. 3, good. 4, really good. 5, 6, 7, well done. One more. And 8. Excellent work. Okay, Pete, down into our front plank position, okay? This is the last time we're gonna do this, okay? So I know the abs can feel a little bit tired, but stick with us, okay? Let's dig in now. Squeeze the quads, tighten the abs. Let's reach that hand out. 1, good. Reach. 2, nice and controlled as you can be. 3, really good. One more. 4, drop the knees. Little bit of recovery, couple of deep breaths, okay? We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Back up and reach that hand forward. 1, excellent. 2, really good, nice and controlled. 3, super work. One more. 4, and break. Drop the knees. Let's turn it over now, okay? So we're into those single leg bridges, right? This is our last exercise for this session. So let's dig in deep, okay? We're probably feeling a bit tired, but that's all right. So core nice and strong, push through the hands, get that hip as high as it'll go. 1, good. Drive it up. 2, really good. 3, okay? Keep using your hands. 4, excellent. 5, drive it up. 6, 2 more, guys. 7, and one more. 8, brilliant work. Okay, 2 feet on the ground. Let's swap it over. Let's go. 1, super stuff. 2, if you're on two-legged bridges still, right? Keep working through past that 8 count. 3, good. 4, squeeze that glute. 5, 6, really good. 2 more. 7, well done. And 8, well done. Okay, little breather. Okay, let's come up to that kneeling position, okay? We're just gonna go into a little bit of stretching, just post-session stretching, just to help kind of the muscles just recover a little bit, okay? So, back to the old faithful, back into that hip flexor stretch. So again, taking the knee, sucking in the core, squeezing that glute, and again, reach through. Now, what we wanna do is just be pushing through here a little bit, right? So, when Pete comes through, it just puts a little bit more pressure onto the front of the leg, and we're gonna hold for 3, 2, 1, and swap it over. And again, suck in the core, squeeze that glute, reach nice and high. 3, 2, 1, that's excellent. And then we're gonna go back into that quad stretch as well, okay? You really can't do enough of these, guys, okay? That's why we're continuing to do them kind of session in, session out. Good, so again, pulling that knee back, tightening up the abs here. We're gonna hold for 3, 2, 1. Great work, Pete. And swap it over to the opposite side. Good work, okay? Again, pulling that knee back. And we're holding for 3, 2, 1, and break. Okay, that's it for episode 3, guys. Well done, thanks for all the hard work. We're almost at the halfway point. So look, keep it going. We're doing really, really well, and we'll see you next time.